Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my humble hacienda, my casa, my house here in Livingston, Montana. Okay, what I'm doing today on this snowy Sunday up here in Livingston, Montana is I'm going to be doing a knife review. Now look, I'm going to try to get through this as fast as I can, so don't get nervous on me. It's the 5th of December of 2021, and I've got 4 pieces. They're all the same, but I'm going to give you a little history, a little chit-chat on them in case you don't know. Some of you knife aficionados out there probably know, but whatever here. Right here, all the same knives. These are made by Gaston Glock. You know, the guy that makes Glock pistols, which I have one. I've got a Glock 20, a 10 millimeter auto. But anyway, as you can see right here, there's one right here on the end over here, right here. This is what they call battlefield green. This is gray right here. This guy I'm waving right here. This is dark earth. This fellow right here. And this is black, okay? And when it comes to these knives, there's actually 2 versions. There's what they call a Model 78. Some people say it was released in 1978. And it's got a straight back on it. Doesn't have a saw back. Then you've got like all 4 of these. These are Model 81s. It's supposedly released in 1981, and they've got a saw back. It's my understanding that the Model 78s are hard to find. And there's one more color other than these 4 colors here, and that's a sand color, or a desert color, and I think that is in a Model 78. Good luck finding one. I got these all off of Amazon for about a $35 bill, and I felt lucky to get them while the getting was good. And do I recommend these? Yes, I do, or I wouldn't win all the trouble of putting these nice lanyards on here, But, okay. These are basically all the same, but let me set these down for a second and get into the meat and, kind of wrap this up. This doesn't have to be a great big long video, okay? All right. Now, here's a dark earth one right here, and here is well, first of all, take a look at how there's a little indentation right there, and see this little clip right here? Hear that? Listen. Just clips in there. Or you can turn it around like this and do the same thing. It's got an indentation on this other side, and this clip just clips right in there. So there you are. It's ambidextrous that way. Okay, let me leave this off of here. Now, okay, I've owned these for a few days now, and I haven't measured the blades or anything, but okay, the total blade length on this is almost 6.5 inches, 6 3/8 or whatever have you. Yeah, 6 3/8 total. And then the handle total length on it is 4 3/4. Okay, the depth, the depth of this blade is only about 3/4 of an inch. This is a pretty thin blade, and it's got a clip point right there. Okay. It's this guard, this weird looking thing right here can be used as a bottle opener, but it's actually part of how this thing fits on a steyr. These are actually bayonets, okay? Bayonets. Some people call them fighting knives, some people call them field knives, combat knives, or whatever have you. But these were from the beginning of time were engineered to fit on a Steyr AUG assault rifle coming out of Austria. That's where Glock pistols come from. That's where Gaston Glock's at, and all this other stuff. So there you are with that, But I know for a fact, for my needs, I scooped up 4 of these because these are really, really nice. I like them. A great knock-around knife. This handle right here is made out of polymer. That stuff is tougher than all get out. Okay, let me put it to you this way. On YouTube, if you just search out Glock Model 81 fighting knives or whatever in their search engine, you're going to see all kinds of videos where guys have torture tested the ever-loving crap out of these things. I mean, they've shot them with rifles, they've stomped on them, they beat them with 5-pound hammers, and all that kind of stuff. Well, I like these so well that yesterday I released a 13-minute video on how to install these lanyards on here. Okay? I'm not going to get into that, but there's a little procedure, couple of procedures that you can do to, put lanyards on these guys. Okay? And the handle itself is right around, I don't know, 1.25 inches, I guess. You can take a hot iron, a soldering iron, and stimple these handles if you want to, but the handles they're a little slick, but they've got these rings around here, and I don't see a problem here. I really don't, Now, I just know from all the torture videos that I've seen that these knives are tougher than all get out. Okay, let me get this one out of your face and grab another one. That's the whole idea here anyway. Okay, let me grab up this gray guy. And also, while I'm thinking about this, you see these nice lanyards on here? You can get these on Etsy, E-T-S-Y, www.etsy. There's a fellow by the name of Angel that runs a company called ELE Survival, and there's a patch he gave me. ELE, remember that. It's on Etsy. The guy's name is Angel. I guarantee you he's a gentleman, a scholar, and a hell of a bottle washer. I hope you probably can't see that, but I'm putting in a little pitch for, and no, this is a standalone video. I don't get paid. I'm not sponsored enough. I just like Angel. He's just a friend of mine, okay? He's down there in Texas. But check him out. Give him a little business. I do, and haven't regretted because he makes these real nice lanyards right here. Okay, now one thing I want to show you right in here. See this guy right here? This is, okay, I had to put that down so I could get a twist on it, but this thing right here does this. You can put this on your belt without having to take your belt off. All you do is you just swing this over to one side and latch it. You see that? Let's see if I can do that again. Yeah, this polymer is some pretty tough stuff. Right through the belt, right there, and then just slide it over and latch it like that. And I already showed you how the basic knife, oh, and by the way, this lanyard right here, this sheath right here is polymer, just like it's the same polymer that they use in the Glock pistols. This right here, okay? And so this is just tougher than all get out. Now in the future, I'm going to put a couple little lanyards right here, but I don't have them yet. They're coming this week. But I'm going to, just to decorate this up because I really like these, Okay, let me move on to a black one. Okay, I might want to say this. This steel, this is what's important about these knives, more than anything I'm probably saying. The steel in here is 1095 high carbon spring steel coming out of Germany. That's why I know these knives, for you people that are paying attention, that's why I know these knives are worth it. Plain and doggone simple. Did you hear me now? 1095 high carbon spring steel coming out of Germany. And the thickness of this knife here, I didn't quite get that, but let me scope that in there. 3/16 of an inch. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3/16 of an inch thick. They're not real. It's not real thick bladed or anything like that. And that's another thing. Right here, this knife should say, I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. It's dark in my house because it snowed last night. But anyway, in order to avoid getting a fake on one of these, it must say made in Austria. And like I say, this is a model 81. I don't know, I can't remember if I told, well, let me just stop for a minute in case you don't have this straight. The model 78s. They made two of these, two different models, same knife. This model 81 was released, I think, in 1981. It's the one with the sawback. Yeah, I remember saying this earlier in the movie file. And the one with the straight back is a model 78. This is an 81. But the number has to be printed right here on the hilt. You know, it says made in Austria, Glock, and it's got an 81. And like I say, good luck in finding the 78s because they're kind of hard to find. I mean, go to your favorite knife, you know, like Blade HQ, Knife Works and all this. You might be able to pick one up like that. I got all four of these off of Amazon. I know I've said that, for about a $35 bill. And I fixed them up with these nice, you know, these nice lanyards there. Okay. Now, the only one I haven't flashed, and they're all the same. Here's an OD green, or what they call battlefield green. Let me see. Let me take that out of there. There you go with all that. I really like it. I hate to keep talking about these lanyards, but nobody's going to tell me that this right here doesn't look nice. I mean, well, you can say it doesn't look nice, but I don't care. I know better, you know. I kind of collaborated with Angel. He made these special for me. He made a little bit bigger of a tethering loop because I told him what I was up to, so I'd have enough length to go through this cap, this end cap here. Like I say, I've got a video out. If you want to know how to put these on here or how to get a lanyard to fit, just go watch my very last video, okay? And this is OD green or battlefield green or whatever have you. Also, the tang on this knife comes back into about right here. There's a little hollow spot, it's my understanding here. And then you have this cap assembly because they made it so this cap can come off here. So this can screw onto one of them Steyr AUG rifles. You know, it's part of the it's part of the assembly to get this to work as a bayonet, you know. But I really like this knife because it's light. This thing only weighs about 8 ounces. You know, it's not like carrying a club around in the woods with you. And that's why I went ahead and grabbed up 4 of them, because I give a lot of gifts, a lot of knives away as gifts, you know. And like I was saying, this is made, this weird looking little sheath right here is made out of polymer. And this polymer is some tough stuff. You guys go to grinding on this right here or drilling this out, and you're going to find out, you know, because there's a little sleeve of steel in here that you got to go through. But I've got a whole video on the lanyard thing, okay? Model 81s are the ones that's got this sawback on here, and the Model 78s have a straight back. And like I say, good luck in trying to find them. Oh, this is a clip point right here, if I didn't say that. I don't know what else to say. For a $35 bill, ladies and gentlemen, I just don't think that you can go wrong. I really, really don't. This is a very attractive, very nice looking, very functional, very tough knife for a $35 bill. Once I made this purchase here, I'll probably never have to buy another one of these field knives again a day in my life, you know. And as anybody that's owned Glock knows the reliability of Glock pistols. Same materials that go in Glock pistols, the same polymer is what goes in these knives here. Model 78s and Model 81s. And sorry if I get all this stuff mixed up, but I'm not very good with facts and figures, you know. Okay, so there you are, ladies and gentlemen. There's, like I say, there's 5 colors. You got this. You got this gray. This is a battlefield green or OD green. You got this gray right here. You got this black right here. And you got this dark earth. Okay. And then there's one more. Like I say, a light sand or a desert or whatever have you. But it's my understanding that that particular piece there is really hard to come by. It's a straight back, I think. So total, I think there's 5 colors. But when you really get these in hand, it really doesn't matter. Probably my favorite one is probably this dark earth right here. especially with that nice lanyard on there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I really don't know what more I can tell you about these. These have got my stamp of approval, and here I've been a knife aficionado all my life, and how these Glock knives got by me is beyond me. I just recently discovered these and bought into them, and man, I'm glad I did. I'm serial about that. These are some good, tough, inexpensive knives, and they don't say made in China on them either. Made in China, like old Trump would say. And you know, am I trying to sell these? No, I ain't trying to sell nothing. To tell you the truth of the matter, I'm just trying to point people in the right direction or make some right decisions or whatever have you. You know? So there you are with all that stuff. So I guess I better get going because I don't have anything more to talk about. Just buy one and check it out for yourself. That's all you got to do. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And we shall see you on down the trail. And take care of yourselves. Adios, my friends.